Hello guys, and welcome to the live stream today. I'm looking at CCCL right now. I hope you guys were checking out the watch list that I posted this morning. We have BLRX, an Israeli company that is, has the best news today, but doesn't have the most dollar volume. And CCCL again is moving, making the biggest moves. Something really interesting pre-market that I want to quickly just kind of take note on is this 8 o'clock area again. 8:15, 8 to 8:15 has been a big reversal area on all these pre-market rallies. So I want to put a little bit more focus on trading the pre-market. Again, today I was thinking, I don't know if I'm going to be trading the pre-market, but I'm definitely I'm gonna watch it. So I was just kind of watching it all day today, and yeah, I think. All these different ones were, looking really good. Again, right here around 8:15, boom, big crash. This could have been a really nice dip buy, and CIFS as well, right around 8 o'clock, first dip, and then 8:15. We had a little bounce here, and then 8:50, another one. But so let's quickly go through what's happening. We have, well, first of all, guys, welcome to the live stream and good morning. And let's get trading today. So we have the first one we're looking at. Let me just quickly watch this for a second. This is making some moves, and I was thinking about buying here near the former breakout zone. So I just kind of want to watch this a little bit. This is CIFS, 24 million market cap, 8 million float. It's a China credit card service company. It's gapping up around 20%. No major news though, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Another 14 minutes till the market opens. Bouncing here in this level. This could already be a really nice buy in this area. I just haven't found any news on CIFS or CCCL, so I've been a little bit more lenient on these. Not really sure why they're bouncing so hard. Let's see if that crashes under 105. I like CCCL the most, although I just have not found news on it. I'm going to go ahead and remove my limit order for now on this one. I was waiting for this pop down here, and we just kind of missed that order. But again, at that $8, I think that would have been, or at the 8 o'clock would have been really, really interesting. So I think next week I'm going to be looking to do a little bit more trading in the pre-market, especially in those early moments. And this is the one I've been looking at all day as well. BLRX has definitely the best news today. I think I'm going to look for CCCL for an entry on this one. I do like the bounce on this area. Selling off really strong though. That's the only thing kind of worrying me a little bit. So we might have a nicer even possible entry near the 1.01. 11 minutes till the market opens. Good morning, Benny Bear. Let me check out APTO like you said. Yeah, this is kind of dangerous though. If you were holding this one, if this was more of a long term, I don't know. Pre-market's not really moving. I don't know what the news is on this one. Third approval. Okay, that's a pretty good. Put a mark this row. It's on the super high end of our spectrum, 250 million market cap and 55 million shares outstanding. It's definitely on the higher end, but good pick. I do like APTO. I think it's moving nicely. You should let us know next time what kind of news you're looking at. But always good to see the call out. Here we go. We're having a little reversal here. This actually would have been a really nice dip buy. We were probably a little too lenient. I should have probably bought on the 103. Big sell-off though. Really aggressive. Basically totally sold off. This thing's negative on the day now. Totally gave back all of its pre-market, and it was up around 20%. That's really aggressive. Again, it doesn't really have any news, so kind of a weird situation. I'm going to see, I think CCCL, once the market opens, or maybe even beforehand, I think a buy near the 32 former breakout zone could be really nice. We'll see what happens. This thing is gapping up really nicely. Again, also I haven't found really news on this one, so I'm a little confused. Pre-market session, yeah, I don't know. If you guys find any news on it, definitely let me know. Looks like it could be a good breakout buy in this area. Put my volume a little lower so when the market bell, the opening bell rings, we won't all be, our eardrums won't be destroyed on playback. My mic is still super sensitive. I'm not really sure why. I think I had some major updates on this laptop, and ever since then, a few of my platforms and softwares were a little messed up. Some hardware connections, so some drivers might have don't have the right settings anymore. I actually really like BLRX. It's just kind of moving a little slowly, and it's a little priced a bit high, but I'm really looking at it. And CCCL, just because of the momentum behind it, there's really something moving here. We also had a former breakout not too long ago. This is the breakout. This is pre-market action today, and if you just scroll back, you can see that this similar thing happened in the past as well. Big pre-market run up. I'm waiting for a secondary pullback on this one, to be honest. Then again, if you guys see my last live streams, I've been a little too conservative on these runners lately. So that's also something to take into consideration. Six minutes till the opening bell. What we should have done on this one, which I really want to focus on, like I said earlier in this video, is this 8 o'clock pullback. If we bought here, which I was really thinking about, we'd be up 23%. We'd close our position probably now. We'd be done trading for the day with a beautiful exit. So, I mean, this thing screams of what we, originally want to be looking for. Looks like BLRX might break to the upside soon here. Looking for a pullback to this former breakout zone and looking for the secondary rally in this area. Also keeping an eye on the 5-minute here. You can see this pullback zone, original breakout, original pullback. I like that. I like those areas. 3.5 minutes till the market opens. Really tiny market size on this one. 4.8 million market cap, 6 million shares outstanding. Largest crash on this one was 11%, about 6%. I've been doing a bit of walking today. Walking around Berlin and all the fresh air made me a little tired. So I don't know if you guys could hear in my voice. I'm excited, but I'm a little tired. My eyes are just heavy. So when the market opens, my order is going to disappear because it's only extended hours. I want to be able to make a new decision when the market opens. Got 2 more minutes. I do like the BLRX pullback. I think there's going to be a lot of buyers here in this high 2s. $37 seconds till the market opens. 8 seconds. This short order should have disappeared. Breaking to new highs. Be a little conservative on this one. Looking for a high breakout 1.5. If we don't get that breakout soon, I'm going to get out of this position. Looks like we got out a little too soon. I'll take my 60 bucks. It's not bad. It's like a 5% profit. There we go. Some dirty heads from Sebastian. Dude, I'm having a phenomenal day. Even better. Already had 60 buck profit, about 5% profit. We could have squeezed out way more on that one. We were up like 90 bucks on that. But like I said, guys, I take profits like a scaredy cat because we see how these things can reverse sometimes. In 30 seconds, you could be down 10%. That is not how I want to be trading. Big support here at 2.8, kind of like we were talking about, high twos. So I could stop trading for today. And I think I will. Let's wait another 10-15 minutes, see if we just watch the markets, learn a little bit. Big volume gapping up here. I like this. If we have another nice opportunity, I'll go for it. I think 28 could be a really nice entry for something. Big support here, former breakout zone, just kind of in case we get a little flash dip. I really like this area. I don't think we're going to get it, but I do like the area. Just a lot of sellers. This thing's having some problems breaking to the upside. Definitely want to be a little cautious here, but if this thing does break, I mean, this thing can fly. So This looks like a first 5-minute pullback. This could be a really, really good entry for a breakout past 1.5. I don't think I'm going to take it. I'm just thinking in my head, you know, possible ideas. I got out so fast, Sebastian, because I am a giant scaredy cat. I don't like how fast these things move. I love how fast they move, but we didn't get an instant breakout. So I entered here on this pullback. We didn't get a breakout here, and that made me really nervous. I would have held if we got an instant breakout, and that could have been a 10-15% trade. But when this didn't break out, that means there's sellers here and there's sellers here now. So there's 2 points where there's a momentum that's breaking, and that made me like super nervous, and I didn't want to be part of that anymore, so I got out of the trade. This is where we originally wanted to enter here at 1.3. Because we have breakout, new support, a lot of sellers coming in. Might get an entry here at 1.26. Again, former breakout zone. Oh, big bounce. This would have been a good entry. Our entry, I guess we should have never moved it, but big buyers just came in. It's very nice. Are we going to get a second dip, or is this officially pullback? Big sellers now. Looks like former support is potentially new resistance. We got to break above 135. It doesn't. I wouldn't be buying at 135, but here we go. I think this might, if we don't break out right now and we don't start reversing to the upside, I think this might be over for CIFS, by the way, guys. Would have been a phenomenal trade at the 1.05 right here. This would have been 27%. That would have been, guys, this would have been a really, really nice trade. Even this breakout bounce right here, 5% real quick. Not as much dollar volume though, so bigger position sizes would be tricky. My watch is yelling at me. It says my phone battery is low and also wants me to move all the time. It's like really aggressive on my soul. Here we go. Here we get that break to the upside. Woo! Oh man. Watch this bad boy fly, guys. So I guess we would have been right with our 1.3 entry. We'd be up 14% right now. I'd be out of this trade. No way I would be holding this one. I don't think this is going to break out for some reason. Why do I have to be so pessimistic towards this stock? This poor stock. It doesn't deserve my pessimism. Wow, okay, so CIFS is really doing some nice moves. Big breakout here to the upside. BLRX, the one with the best news. The best news is the one that's selling off. Even the dip buys wouldn't be that strong. Something about CCCL that I would want to, talk about a little bit is we had a break to the upside, short-lived, and then a crash back down. I'd be very careful with that. There's clearly a lot of sellers in this stock. It's just something worth considering. It's also a tiny, tiny market cap, and the floats are also very small. This looks like a failed breakout. CIFS would have been a phenomenal buy. I can't wait until we have a lot of trades. We are dipping or ripping again. It's Flying Friday, guys. I guys hope you are liking it. Or in German, Flitzfreitag. If you guys like watching that first trade, leave a like. Let me know. How was that first trade? Leave a comment below as well. What do you think? Was that a good way into the weekend? Should we trade again? Or should I crack a wine bottle open and just be like, you know what? Das war gut. Brauch es nicht übertrieben. Oder übertreiben? My German's not very good. CCCL, I would not be buying any breakouts on it. I would be looking for some bigger pullbacks. I'd be extremely careful with this one. Then again, I could be wrong. I don't know. You also have to figure out what your personality is with trading. I think that's super important. That's something I didn't understand when I first started trading. I was always trying to do all of the different strategies, and then it took me about 1.5 years to really understand that I just loved dip buying. It was my favorite thing. And I was about right, I think 76% according to TradeJournal on all my support line bounces, my dip buys, my best pattern. So if I just didn't do anything else, that would be my strongest thing, and I wouldn't have to trade anymore. I do want to get better at buying the first pullback in the gap and go strategy, and sometimes the second pullback. Other than that, failed panics is what I like to do. Failed breakouts, and then the pullback. And that's really where I find some really nice things. I'm gonna watch this another 15 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna wrap up the live stream. A lot of support coming in this zone. Lots of support. And guys, remember, right now I'm not trying to trade. Right now I'm just trying to watch and learn. And most days, actually every day that should be your goal. You don't have to trade. You just got to watch and learn. And eventually you're going to be like, you know what? The stars are aligning on the chart, and I'm going to jump on this one. Otherwise, you don't have to do anything. Here's a quick show of our entry and exit. We entered at the 1.36 and we sold at the 1.42, even though this thing ran up again to 1.45, 1.45. Yeah, we could have squeezed a nice little chunk out of that one for sure. It could have been pretty nice, but I'd rather have $60 locked in than a big question mark $90. and then all of a sudden lose $3, $30, $100, you know. Let's see what's going on here. If this thing crashed, let's say a flash crash, big sell order, my order is about 12% below the current price, maybe around 10% right now. Let's keep watching this another 15 minutes and then weekend. AKA time to study all the past videos, all the past trades, think about life for a little bit. That's really what weekend means. Although it's going to be a busy few weekends and weeks because Christmas is coming. What's up, Jason? Happy to have you. Live to trade another day. That is the core essence of trading. You nailed it perfectly. What's going on here? Are we gonna have a breakout? I'm just watching right down here near the bottom left. I'm watching this China Ceramics. This is the order book. This is the time and sales. I mean, this is time and sales. Always very interesting to watch. You can see big orders kind of coming through, big buyers, big sellers, placing those market orders or limit orders, I guess I suppose. And then this is level 2 right here, and you could even see our order here in this book. I really wish we did some pre-market trading today. That would have been really fun. I was looking right around here to buy, right after the 8 o'clock dip. We could have bought on this pullback too. I almost pulled the trigger on this one. So if we bought on the pullback and we sold, let's say pre-market near the highs, that's a 17% profit. Really nice. That's before the market even opened. So we'd already lock in 17%. So you're trading with $10,000 position sizes at one point, which is our goal. That's $1.7 thousand. Nice little Friday bonus to start the weekend. Doesn't mean you can spend that money. Yeah, Emmanuel, that's really cool. That's also what I like about the trading the market open strategy. You only trade for 1-2 hours maximum. You could even trade for 5-10 minutes if you get that perfect, you know, morning panic or something like that, or breakout. And then you're done, and then you go to work, you know. Actually, there's no need to quit your job until, like, I would say you have at least, you're extremely consistent for over a year and you have maybe $250,000 in the bank, I would say the minimum. Because you never want to be stressed out about trading. And then you, like, I don't know, keep your life very simple. If you got to trade to pay rent, that's when you make a lot of mistakes. All right, guys, we got to be careful here. I'm going to focus a little bit. This stock has officially failed to break higher twice now. This could be very, very dangerous. There's bigger support right here at the 123. I might move down my limit order. But I like how this is the original breakout zone at 126, so that's why I have it here. This is kind of close to where we got that original bounce. This pullback right now would be about 9% pullback. I almost want this to rip to the upside so I don't have to stress myself anymore. Who knows what my watch is saying right now? It's probably like, why are you so stressed, Alex? And then one of these upcoming videos, I'm gonna, before we do the trade recap, I'm gonna show you guys what my Garmin watch says when the market opens. It's super funny. It's like my stress levels are like this, and then it just boom, like quadruples, and the whole chart is red or orange. I personally don't feel that stressed right now. I feel pretty fine actually, but my watch doesn't agree with me. So big sellers here at 142. $141, some buyers trying to hold. I would be very, very scared if I was a buyer at 141. If we get this entry, I would be looking to sell near 133, maybe 131, maybe even into the 29s. I would not be holding this for a future breakout or something like that. And Emmanuel, I appreciate the feedback and support. Right now we're near former support at 135. Quite a strong sell-off. Wasn't expecting it to go that quick. Might need to get out of this position for a small loss here at 23. Okay. Yeah, like I said, Andrea, at CIFS, I actually really liked it. I think there's phenomenal support at 1.05. I'm a little upset I missed that trade. I think it was a really good trade or opportunity. Selling off very strong though, so I don't feel super comfortable with it. I want to quickly talk about what just happened with the CCCL. Amazing support. Bounce was way shady. Before we had this entry, I was thinking I should move down my limit order to 1.24. It was like a thought that was like bzzz in my brain. All right, Manuel. Ciao, ciao. I'm done too in a few moments here. This is going to be a good trade to recap. I love that both these trades were on the live. So 20 bucks on the second trade, 60 bucks on the first trade. We made 80 bucks today, trading with $1,300 position sizes, $1,200 position sizes, give or take. This is probably going to crash again. That was really intense. All right, guys, 80 bucks we made today. Good day trading. Loved it. Wrapped the week up profitable. Another green week. Last week was green week. Week before that was a green week. Reaching our goals. I'd be very extremely super careful with CCCL, guys. This thing is failing to break new highs. This thing's going to end very low. Big gap downs. I would just be really on edge with this one. I think that second trade I made today was very risky, and I don't know if I feel good or bad about it yet. I'm gonna probably pop a wine bottle. I'm gonna think about it for a little bit, and then I'll let you guys know in the video this evening how I feel about that. First trade of the day though, loved it. Amazing. I think I'm happy how I traded that one. All right, guys, have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great start to your weekend. I will see you guys again later today for the recap video, and then I will also see you Monday to trade the opening bell. So guys, have an amazing weekend. I'll see you next time. Till then, ciao, ciao.